Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Road to Rank 1. Today we're going to be starting off the day against the Muslims off race, as he's playing as a Protoss player, apparently. And I want to change my... my health bars. There's a term for me on Friday. I'm very late with my gateway here. This is actually kind of bad. Let's see what my friend decides to do. So most common to play on these maps is something like one gate expand. Gateway scout to block your opponent's natural, and then both of you kind of go into a one gate double gas type of situations. So you have a pylon on the other side of the map majority of the time. It's just extremely common. Then there's a bunch of things you can do. He's too late with his block actually. Uh-oh. He's going to need to proxy me somehow. That's very late for a cybercore. He's playing double gas. He's playing single gate. No second pylon here, obviously. Well, obviously. So in my mind, he is... Well, he's just proxying something. So now all we gotta do is figure out what proxy it is he's doing. This could be a lot of things. We saw his probe move towards the left side. So I'm thinking proxy Stargate, perhaps for an Oracle. Is a real possibility, of course. We're gonna start with just a Stalker. And then we're gonna follow it up with a Stargate of our own. Because the likelihood that he does something that can't be stopped with Stargate is very small. Because he doesn't have two gateways. The only thing that can be kind of tricky to defend with Stargate is... sorry, I'm a little bit sick. For some reason. Lame. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, he's playing... I wasn't paying attention, I guess. This is very fast. So there's two things here that can have happened. One is... I actually want a second one here. I think he might have been playing 12 gate or something like that. Oh, he's actually gonna go to the front. That tends to be a mistake. This is just kind of bad for him now, at this point, I think. So I want to just check that he's not going in my main base with anything, you know? That's the main reason I'm here at this point. Ah, yes, double things activated. It's kind of nice for me. Oh, yeah, this is not a very good all-in if you don't know how to do it. Yeah, he doesn't know how to do it. That's for sure. So he's gonna keep trying, but I'm gonna be up in Void Race at this point. I'm gonna be... His mic is pretty mediocre. Yeah, his game is just over. I mean, there's really no two ways around it. GG. Not a very close game. So for a second I thought it was 12 gate and I misread, but then I realized his score was still very late, right? No, actually. 126? No, it's just... Oh, that's a normal time, actually. Did he play it? Yeah, he did. Wait, he went 12 pylon? And then he got a 126 score? Yeah, okay, so he was... I was thinking, this is way too fast. But his score was just really late because he didn't build it or something. Look, his gate finishes now. And his score went down 10 seconds after because I kept blocking it. Okay, I was so confused because I was like, this score seems way too late. I should have... It's my first game of the day, guys. It's only 11. It's only 11 a.m. I'm not as sharp yet, but I still managed to hold. This actually is supposed to be a default loss. If you scout this, you're supposed to just go 2 or 3 gate. Then you just mess stalkers and you kill the guy. Yeah. I didn't do that though. I just decided to expand anyway. And it's no problem apparently. That's so funny. That was very funny. Alright, game number 2 against a talent called Combat Wombat. You have to search quite a while to find him, so I believe he's around 5.5k MMR. Now, the trick, I always say, is not really to win against better players. We always win against better players, every now and again. The trick to rising on the ladder is to win against players a lot lower than you. Because these are going to be stealing the most points away from you. So as long as you always beat the guys below you, you're gonna keep rising and rising and rising. It's just a fact. That's how the MMR works. And also because you tend to play more players below you if you're at the MMR where I am at. Because there's just not that many people above you. Right? Like maybe 10 people above me in MMR or something like that. So majority of the people I'll be playing will be lower. Now, it's extremely important that you beat them, and the lower their MMR, the more important it becomes to beat them, obviously, because the more points they're gonna steal from you. And that's not what you want. That is not what you want. I'm gonna go Cybercore before Nexus, and a couple of weeks ago I made a Harstem hour on a build that Zest was doing with triple Stalker, Oracle, that type of shenanigans. I've been absolutely loving this build. This build feels completely broken when I do it semi-well. Like it just feels super freaking good. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Just going to be going 3 Stalkers into that Oracle, into like a 9 Stalker Blink squad or whatever have you. Whatever you have. Whatever have you. That sounds about correct. I think I saw him move out with an SCV, so yeah. Okay. I always want to be sure that that SCV arrives on your side of the map. And be like, okay, a little bit of a check. Like, hey, what is he doing with the SCV? Something I like to do is to just kind of wait here and check out. Oh crap, I started an adapt. I cancelled. That's also not good. Okay, he's coming back down here. That's good for me. This Stalker now is going to be quite freaking late. I'm going to have to use another Chrono Boost on it as well. That's kind of pathetic. But also okay. Things that are pathetic are sometimes okay, guys. Don't forget that. No simping though, that's always pathetic. Oh, look at Wombat Combat. My man jumping in with his Reaper. He's probably gonna try to jump in again, but shouldn't be able to get the info that he wants. I usually do prefer opening with some adepts because it just gives you some extra info, right? If you're playing against a Reaper opener though, not completely necessary. Oh. Maybe we can catch him. With Stalkers, you have quite some room to move on the map because your range is so long. Okay, so we see him go over there. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to trick me by going down here. Okay, saw that? He moved towards the left side. That was beautiful. Yeah. And I know that with the build order he did, barracks first, his Hellion can't be out before 318, so it couldn't have been on my side of the map yet, which is all very nice. Now, he's seen Stalker, which makes it very unlikely that he expects me to go into Oracle. Stalker tends to indicate a Blink opener, so this is an advantage in that we most likely will be able to get some damage done with our initial Oracle. And now, whenever I talk about damage with the Oracle, I'm not okay. I think I just found a Hellion somewhere, by the way. My Stalker was moving in a weird way. When we talk about damage with the Oracle, people always think you need to kill like 35 workers, but really, all I'm looking for is It's just one worker, 1 or 2 workers. I'm gonna be completely happy with that. Third gas? What is this? That's a really fast third gas. This is like a TVT build. Almost. No, not almost. This is like a TVT build. That third gas is so fast. That's an uncanny timing on that third gas. His worker count is extremely low as well. I have no clue what he's doing. Okay. We have 6 stalkers, which is actually a kind of a nice number. I don't mind having 6 stalkers. We see him rushing into what appears to be like a, well, it is just a 3 what do you call it? A 3 Rex timing. What we want to do against that 3 Rex timing is we just want to meet him out on the map. He has tanks, so movement is going to be difficult. He opened up with a Raven, by the way, so we're gonna get some batteries in mineral lines. Kind of forgot about that for a second. Does Raven know? Wait, he keeps it with his army? He has no clue what's happening. Gonna go up to 9 stalkers. Gonna get one of these over here as well. And we're gonna be looking at getting a +1 attack. And still gonna be going into charge as well, okay? So, 1 extra gateway here, then we build 1 extra gateway here. We now have 9 stalkers, which means we can't one-shot tanks yet, which is usually the goal. Go up to 10 gates. Not really necessary, also kind of risky. We're gonna be able to get a couple more units before he reaches my side of the map. Okay, he shouldn't have sieged up there. He should have kept moving. That's a mistake many people make, is when they siege up when they move out too slow. Now, I actually don't have my charge yet, which is kind of bad. I think we can probably... I think we can probably pick this up if he just decides to return back home, I guess. I have no clue what he's doing. This seems really odd. We have so much supply as well at this point already. Gonna get a fort base of what do I have now? 3, 4 gas? There's no way, right? That is actually gonna be setting up for a 3rd base. This 3rd base is so extremely late. It's that's not gonna be it, I have a feeling. But that definitely isn't going to be it. I think we can just kill him, but I don't really want to risk it. So instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for the safe play. Like we're researching a lot, right? We're getting our storm. We have a lot of equity, is that what you call it? Right now in the future. This should be a little further away. This is too risky. This one I will put over here. We need some vision on the left side of the map as well. So I'm gonna create that with this pylon wall. Maybe even build one at the rocks. I mean, why not, right? Now I mentioned... Okay, yes, +1 attack. I thought I had one over here. That's annoying. Still have this run by going strong. Gonna start a prism. And I actually kinda am set on going into... I think he's moving back, by the way. I think this was just a move out to clear my dude. I kind of want to go into Robo Bay here. And from there on out, we kind of start looking to the future. I shouldn't have shown this yet. That was a mistake. We have to probably sacrifice one Zealot for the greater good. No, we can just leave him here. I mean, I can send these all into his third base. That should be pretty fun. He's going towards the right side. Ah, he thinks I have my thing there, my base. To be fair, it's really common to take that base over there. I do not blame the guy at all. So what we want to do is we want to wait a bit with this actually. Now the reason for that is because we want him to move out with those reinforcements already. Then we go into this base. So where's this thing? I feel like I won this game. Does look like I won this game. GG gets called, combat wombat gets taken out. I think this guy legit at 5.5k MMR. Oh, plus 1 point. But if you can't be happy with the small wins, you do not deserve the big wins. That's what they always say. And I'm very happy with the small win, because this would have been a minus 67, minus 68. So let's hop straight into the next game. I'll see you guys there. Alright, playing against my man Funk. A Swiss Protoss player. Used to be quite tricky, not quite as good these days anymore. There's not a lot of top players laddering at this moment. It's weird. They should have already been awake for quite a while. But like I said before, these are the guys that are important to beat. Especially in PvP, it can be quite tricky, because there's a lot of builds where you just need to be very fresh. You need to be on top. If you're not on top, then, well, there's a decent chance you're just gonna lose that game. Chrono boost this war gateway, or this nexus. Actually gonna be gateway scouting here. I don't need to, but I do enjoy a solid gateway scout every now and again. Submarine is a very, very small map, by the way. It's very easy to control that middle space as well. So very often we see higher stalker numbers on this map than we do on other maps. It's just something that happens, I guess. Not quite sure what else to say there. Often you're fighting for map control, and these type of areas are very, very important, as they kind of act as small chokes on the map. Now we see double gateway. We can try to harass a little bit. We don't really need too many guys in gas, because we're really just working towards double stalker opener, and that doesn't require a lot of gas. And we're even working towards stalker into potentially another stalker. So that means we don't need a lot of gas for any type of follow-up sentries. We can just be focusing mainly on getting our minerals. He's completely not mining from this patch, which is kind of bad for him. We had one of them selected. So we're not really seeing we're not really seeing a probe scout. It's very, very late. 207. Jeez. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? Oh, what is this? It's just a guy idling one of my probes. Nice. I love it when it happens. So yeah, just to be sure, we build a pylon here. We can cancel this. He does the same thing, obviously. And I just want to see exactly, like, hey, what are you building here? Is this adept? Is this stalker? I didn't get to see it. That's very rare. Very unlikely that it's adept in that case, because adept always wants to shade out on the map ASAP. Which means if it's adept, we're now gonna get map control. So we're putting him in either stalker or stalker sentry. Okay, that looks like at least triple stalker. Now it can be just triple stalker, one sentry. And if he doesn't have a battery in that case, he might be in a bit of trouble. It could also just be 4 stalker. Okay, it's 4 stalker, but he was slightly out of position. So we're gonna get 1 stalker for free. We're gonna get 2 stalkers, but... So the trick here is going to be to... He's gonna warp in soon. Oh, he warped in the wrong units, I think. I think we get away with everything, right? 2, 3. Okay, so I think we're up. He had 3 stalkers, I had 4. I lost 1, he lost 3. That's generally considered a good start. I should have warped in Sentry, by the way. I'm not sure why I went for Stalker. No, I already have Sentry. Then I shouldn't have warped in anything. Yeah, I was thinking. In my head, I already have 2 sentries. Good. Okay. Do want to get a robo here because we have very little info. We're going to get some info soon. We have this guy patrolling. Now, he's not behind in eco. Let's not get that confused, okay? Oh. Oh. Wait, Forge, Twilight behind this? I thought he was going to all-in me, but... I'm not a big fan of this type of fast robo. Seems to be... Oh my god, he's super dead. Holy crap. If he... okay. He's not building any units, just investing absolutely everything in tech. Which is not really allowed like that. It's crazy. If I had sent in 2 adepts earlier, like I just kill a bunch, I could even walk across the map with my main army. I don't want to do that in case there's like a 2 adept thing behind it, you know? I don't just want to risk that. Just don't want to risk my position like that. But honestly, this is insane. This is annoying. Oh, I really wanted that. But it also worked out really well, actually. Because he was probably paying attention to this probe as I shaded in. Okay, I got 4 there. Kinda okay with 4. He has almost no units, by the way. So we're now gonna check, hey, what is gonna be his response, you know? What is going to be his response? Does he get a nexus? Does he get extra gateways first? If he gets a nexus of 2 gates, I think we can go across the map and cancel it for 2 reasons. A, I think I have faster upgrades than him because he went that robo first. And B, because of that early game, I'm just gonna have more units and I'm constantly producing out of 2 gates. Yeah, he's building 2 gate nexus. Wait, what? That is absolutely insane. This is the type of play I absolutely hate. So if I have my blink here yet, he just straight up loses his prism and actually loses any chance to ever win this game. Even now, he's gonna have 0 units.
Upgrade complete.
I think if we blink in properly, we can get every single last shot off, and then we should be fine. So here we go. Good job, Kevin. Now that's relatively expensive for him. Because that's just more money. He really delayed things for that, by the way. Let's not pretend that he didn't. He really did delay things. We're gonna stay on 3 gas, and just warp in units again and again and again. Maybe go up to 6 gates. Well, we're already up to 6 gates. He has no units whatsoever. So he's trying to defend with immortals. Now, the weakness of this, if you're low gas and you're getting immortals, is that you won't have anything to kind of buffer for them, okay? So usually you need something to buffer for the immortals, and ideally that is obviously Archons. Now the problem if you play like this is that your immortals are gonna end up shooting salads. And also they're very expensive, so they tend to lower the person who's building immortals their gateway count. Like every immortal is practically 2 gateways. He already built 2 immortals. I'm just gonna have a very low gateway count. And once I have stalkers with charge, I doubt he's even gonna get +2 at the same timing as me. So let's try it out. See if my strategy is going to work. I could, in theory, okay, yeah, see? His army is just a little bit too small at this point. I'm not sure if that had to do with the immortals or with the fact that he just has a small army. And thing in PvP is that it doesn't really matter how you use your army. If it's too small, it's just too small, you know? There's nothing you can do at that point. Luckily I have a very big army. And I can just blink in and end this game. Solid. 9 minutes of action. Yes, +2 wasn't even done yet either. Yeah, only once you get like disruptors does the quality of your army truly start to matter. Before that, or if you have like archons maybe, but usually if you're playing discharge stalker stuff, the rule where more stuff beats less stuff kind of remains true. I mean, there's not that much micro you can do here. You can target a little bit perhaps, but I mean, that's really it. He also, I think, had just a smaller army, inferior army, and then being down an upgrade on top of that. It's gonna be a major yikes from me. Don't forget I did that while also being up a base. And he also was only on 3 gas, like he just was behind after the early game. And that kind of just compounds on top of each other. He had more workers than me. Also slightly more resource collection. I guess he had more gases then. Probably went up to 5 gas. But yeah, no chance for him. My army value just absolutely spiking out of this world. So that's very, very nice. Alright, let's head into game number 4. Oof, we got my man Funk again on Pillars of Gold. Once again, really not hitting the high of our players today. I feel like I'm gonna just switch up the time where I'm gonna be playing those a bit, as the mornings doesn't seem to quite get the games that I want to be playing. Gonna be switching it a little bit later, perhaps to the night or the late afternoon. But it's not really even morning anymore. I guess these guys just need to wake up a bit earlier. Can't catch up with the captain otherwise. So yeah, that last game, nice. Now, we're gonna be trying to... Oh, I already told him, good luck, good luck. Oopsie daisies. We're gonna be trying to block his natural, obviously, with that gateway scout that we always do. On maps like this, like I said, Pillars of Gold and Oxide are the main 2 maps where this happens, but even on Romanticide I sometimes don't really mind 1 gate expanding it. It feels kind of okay. It really does. I've actually had a lot of trouble killing people going 1 gate expand, unless you manage to block them initially and then they have to build a zealot. Like, even on maps like Death Aura and that type of stuff, it can be quite tricky. Max Specs is extremely good with the 1 gate expand and always makes me happy to see. Okay, gateway, single gateway, that's odd. Second gateway is a little bit late. Seems like someone that isn't quite aware of what the current meta is on these maps, unless he comes in right now with the block, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're just going to be checking out his Cybercore. Ideally, I kind of want to block that for a little bit if I can, because my Cybercore is so delayed compared to what he has, right? Second pylon goes down at a very early time, probably indicating that we're not going to be seeing a proxy from him. Now, something that might be interesting here is that I can still just move down with my probe. So I'm gonna... I want to do this. And then in case he wants to proxy at this point, I basically have him followed, right? So I'm just gonna check, make sure no probe leaves base here, and then I know for sure, like, hey, this is what he's doing. I don't have to be afraid of really anything, which I think is going to be the case. Can even start a warp gate immediately. I think he just expanded himself, didn't he? Yeah, that's cool. That's completely fine. Now in that case, I obviously much rather would have had Adept. Like an Adept opener here would be great. I'm still gonna open with Oracle, just gonna play single Oracle. What is he doing? Is he going double Nexus or something like that? There's no way he had no money for anything there, right? Maybe he just forgot to start them. Okay, Stalker. Maybe I can escape actually. That'd be crazy. That'd be super good if I managed to get out of here. This is only 16. So the probe that's coming back home probably was rallied to the main base. I think I'm gonna be able to escape there. Yeah, definitely. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Okay, now we're gonna go. He has a second stalker on the way. I kind of forgot about that for a second. I got a little bit too excited. I was like, wait, he's on 2 gate. Maybe I can stand in these bushes for a bit. Pretend like we really know what we're doing. I'm afraid of like a 3rd gateway proxied on the map somewhere. I just want to add a 2nd gate at this point. I think I'm just going to add one of these as well. I kind of just want to expand to a 3rd base, but that would be extremely risky. Basically not knowing anything and doing that. I am a man of many risks though. I do enjoy a good risk every now and again. I get this one. I'm never sure how far ahead or behind I am in this type of situation. He had nothing in the main base. He still has nothing in the main base. So we have 7 kills on this. And I mean, as a result, we can just go straight into charge really as well. We're gonna be expecting some big blink stalker count, I guess, coming out of him. Hey, we got 7 kills. I don't think anything. But he's actually pushing me, isn't he? We're gonna be using this thing to scout around for something. I got 1 battery over here, and I wanna get a chrono boost on this. Add 2 more gateways, and then once my robo facility finishes up, I wanna be using that. I mean, I can only imagine that he has something proxied somewhere. It's just so weird that he has absolutely nothing. Right? It makes no sense. To me at least, it makes no sense. Maybe to him this makes lots of sense. But me, I am flustered. On the other hand, he can't really push out either. The moment he pushes out, he needs double battery. Like 1 in his main, 1 in his natural. He doesn't know if I have a 2nd oracle, so he's even gonna need to leave some units behind. That's what, 4 gate. He's done already? Okay, he has +1. He moved out with the stalkers, by the way, you see that? Very funny indeed. Just want to check if he actually has this as a base. Nice, managed to get that kill. If he has this as a base, perhaps we can even move out. Oh wow, he does have that as a base. He actually does have that as a base. I didn't expect it would be done already. I really didn't expect that. That's kind of wild. In my mind, we're gonna walk over there. We're gonna win the game straight up. No cap. That's what the kids say these days. No cap. And if the kids say it, then it's good enough for me as well. Can probably be expanding at the same time here, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. We're gonna send in our oracle, see if there's anything he has here. He has 3 stalkers there in the main base. So what we want to do here is we want to attack this, then attack the battery. Yes, yeah. It tends to be relatively common to activate that bad boy. And I think we just straight up win the game, no? GG. Alright. I think that's just going to be it for today. I appreciate every single last one of you. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button as well, as that does help me a lot. And hopefully see you all next time for a new video. Bye bye.